Cindy. A friend of mine asked me to do a video on warming up. So here you go. Carolina, this one's for you. When you're warming up for an activity, you need to warm up the joints you plan to use, all of them, and then all their friends. So if you're going to do an upper body workout, you want to make sure everything is warmed up from about the hips up. I would go ahead and do a warm up for the lower body because, the knee bone's connected to the hip bone. Don't just isolate. But if you're in a short workout and you need a short warm up, go ahead and focus. You're going to do a lower body workout, lower body. This joint specifically needed for the activity you're going to do, you're going to warm it up in a couple ways. Warm-ups are basically your mobility moves, moving your joints through a range of motion. It's an active process. Stretching is passive, still range of motion, but it's passive. You're looking for active movement patterns. You can do mobility work every single day. You only need to stretch 2 or 3 times a week as an activity. You should be stretching after activity for the stretch of the muscles that you tightened. A long subject I'm not going to get into here. So basically what you want to do when you warm up is start with just mobility. So if you're going to do a lower body workout, you would want to do some hip hurdles, alternating, or stay on one leg. It doesn't matter. We're not looking for perfection. We're just looking for moving the joint. Engage your core, get a little balance. If you have low balance, hold on to something. You can hold on to a wall, use the back of a dining room chair, and then open the hips. You're looking to do this about 10 to 15 times on each leg. I know it sounds like a lot, but you're warming up the joint. You're not going to get warm in 3 on each side. Do that 10 to 15 times. Then I always tell people to do the awkward direction, which means you're going to come out and then in. Out and in. Again, this is just mobility. You're just driving the muscle or the joint through its range of motion. That's all you're doing. After about 10 to 15 of those, you're going to go maybe into a squat. These are called air squats. Just means you're not holding a weight. You're just going to sit back and come up. You're looking for range of motion. You're not looking for perfecting something. You do want to practice good form, which is weight in the heels. Think of pressure going this way so you don't let your knees fold in. And you want to keep your chest lifted, which means your core is engaged. You want to sit in your heels so you feel your glutes engage. Do you have good range of motion? Do you have a range of motion you like? You're working on it. So if this is all you're doing, warm it up. Stop worrying about is it perfect and start just getting the joint ready. By the way, the older you are, the more warm up you probably need. When you're under 30, you can pretty much destroy your body. You're fine. It's not a good habit to have because once you get over 40, guess what? You can't do that anymore. So if you are under 40 or 30, practice some good behaviors on your joints and you won't have problems as you get older. All right, if you're gonna warm up the upper body, by the way, I would do leg swings as well. Leg swings, hold on to something or not. Front and back as well as side to side. Another thing you can do for upper body is just drive the elbows, big circles. Drive your elbows. A lot of people just swing open, arching their back. Drive the elbows, have some purpose and meaning in the range of motion. Go back a few times, come forward a few times, and I mean a few times, 10 to 15. 10 to 15. In the middle, I like to do little slaps. This is what we did when we were kids. We thought it was funny. Now it just feels good. If you want to add weight, you can do inchworm walkouts where you're going to fold in half, walk yourself out. Take your time, get your chest over your thumbs, press away from the mat, gently walk yourself back. This is going to warm up hamstrings, glutes, and upper body. But you want to do slight body weight movements to get the joint moving through the range of motion without heavy resistance. That's what you're looking for. By the way, you're not going to work out without warming up for long. So make it a habit now when you're young so that when you do get to my age and beyond, it's just a natural thing that you want to do for your body.